Hi everyone, and thanks for joining us. We're doing a series of short videos on key considerations to think about if you're looking to sell your business. Today we're going to be focused on the recruitment and staffing industry. My name is Francis Dalton. I'm a corporate partner at Freeths. Freeths is a full-service national firm with a focus on M&A. Luke, could I hand over to you to talk a bit about Connect and your role in the recruitment world?
For sure, thanks Francis. So Connect Corporate Finance is a buy-side focused M&A boutique that specialises in two sectors, one of which is freight and logistics, but the one we're talking about today is recruitment and staffing, and I head up the deal origination team across both of those sectors.
Brilliant, thank you. So let's talk a bit about key considerations that might affect valuation for a recruitment business. Does it matter what type of recruitment business it is? So would it make a difference if they were just doing permanent contracts or just doing temporary contracts, for example?
Definitely, yeah. So when we're working with our buy-side clients, they would predominantly be interested in those agencies that focus more on the contract or temporary side of things. It gives them that opportunity to foresee what the earnings could look like, as opposed to permanent recruitment, where they unfortunately say you're as good as your last placement.
I see, and presumably also because if you're doing temporary, that you're going to get the opportunity to do those every 3 or 6 months.
Exactly, yes.
Very good. And then in terms of sector specialisms, are there any particular sectors within the recruitment world that are particularly attractive to buyers?
Definitely, and I think this pairs up with the state of the economy at the moment. Sectors that we're finding are attractive would be the IT sector, the healthcare sector, and also we're spending a lot of our time in the life science sector as well.
Okay, and if you were a business doing all of those things and all the others, would that be more resilient in a recession, or would it actually be better to just focus on the sectors with the higher margins?
Yes, I would suggest focusing on those sectors with the higher margins and actually becoming a specialist in a sector rather than being a jack of all trades focusing on many different sectors.
Brilliant, thanks Luke. I think that is going to be something that owners are really going to need to think about. And whilst we're on the subject of owners, clearly if you're looking to exit, one of the key things for an owner is to make sure they've got a big management team behind them. Because for a owner, if you're looking to exit, you need to make sure that you've got the management team there to carry on the business when you're gone. And that's going to be particularly important for private equity buyers.
Yeah, I agree. And we're certainly seeing a lot of private equity interest within the recruitment space. And it is certainly important to have that second tier management team that can hopefully continue to grow the business.
Very good, thanks Luke. And then the final thing to talk about is whether a business is national, international, or got any geographical focus.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of UK recruitment agencies looking to move into the untapped US recruitment market. The fees that the agencies are able to achieve are a lot higher in the US. The UK market is very saturated compared to the US, and I would suggest looking to maybe diversify where your customers are and look at the US in addition to Europe as well.
Yes, that's a great point for sellers. If you are looking to sell, if you can start building that base in the US where you've got higher margins, that's going to really open some doors for you. Okay, I think that's everything we're going to cover today. So thank you for joining us. And if you've got any questions, please do reach out to either of us.